Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh boy, it's working it out. There we go. All right, everybody. We're back.
We haven't had a lot of fun names for our saves.
We haven't really saved all that much. We just kind of... I think this game has been the one that we've just kind of cruised through the most.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really felt stuck in it at all.
Well. Which
I think is good. I felt like it has always been like very clear, like... Do you think I'm gonna get stuck now?
I was just gonna say, the episode where we attempt to end it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, well, I mean, we're on the final day, so I'm assuming this is probably... We're probably heading into the ending here.
The final day?
Like, imagine we finish today. Okay, we went up to Joseph. Did we talk to Joseph?
Hi, Nancy.
Okay, we did. What did he say?
That's where we ended it. Did we talk... We've talked to him about his brother already. I don't think it was that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It was, we talked to him about we found her and how there was no pizza box and no shoe anymore and how they don't think that she's in the theater.
He started gaslighting us. He was just like, are you sure you saw that, Nancy?
Wow, you do not like Joseph.
I think he's
very suspicious.
I think here's the thing. I like Joseph, but I think he's doing it. The thing that I'm operating off of right now is that he did it, and he's totally within his rights to do it.
So let's recap. Let's recap your theory, because
got the key machine.
Where we last left off.
That's extremely good.
I love money.
Brady Charmstrong.
Where we last left off.
Calling him Charmstrong is kind of a compliment.
The person, whoever kidnapped her, had moved her, and the police no longer think that she's in the building. And the person had called and asked for, I think it was $50,000?
Asked for $50,000, which was the amount of money that Harry Houdini was supposed to be paid, but instead he was given ownership of the theater. I think, going off the conversation that we had with the old lady, I think that Joseph is the person that Houdini willed his ownership of the theater to.
Okay.
And he's trying to prove it, and he can't find stuff to prove it. He kidnapped Maya to buy time, but now it seems like Nancy's just gonna figure it out, so he's like, okay, well, I might as well just get the money and go then. I think that's where he's at. I think he
Do you think that Maya's in the building?
I think he's probably moved her... You know what? I don't think Joseph would actually be okay with her dying. If she is in the building, it's somewhere where he can easily get her out in time, and he's not planning to like leave her there.
Kill her. Okay.
Yeah.
So why do you think he dropped the fact that
I think he's just
she's in the building?
I think he's just given up. He may have moved her out of the building. Like I think he probably moved her out of the building.
Okay.
Or at least he's planning to.
Okay.
Okay, so the key machine isn't fixed yet. He said he was going to work on it.
He lied.
See, there we go. It's another lie.
He's a liar.
Can't trust this man. So I guess really what we got to do now...
Talk to people?
Yeah. We've still got... Yeah, we haven't talked to Brady or, not Simone. What's her name?
Simone.
It is Simone. Oh, okay. Yeah, we haven't talked to either... We haven't talked to the Hollywood people yet.
Houdini is such a great name.
It really is. I can just straight up accuse her.
Wow.
I saw those pictures you took of Brady posing with Maya's press pass all over the theater. What do you think you're doing?
Well, in that instance, I was trying to find the best light to show off my star's fabulous cheekbones.
Actually, she has very good cheekbones.
She does.
Or much better than Brady's.
Man, so I mean, I don't think she did it.
Stop playing games with me, Simone. Where's Maya?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
Come on, Simone. Ginger's 24-hour flower-rama?
That's a terrible name for a business, first off.
Been caught red-handed.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
Let's not do this.
It's just this simple. You do what agents do, I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
All right. I sent the stupid wreath.
Yeah, it's the thing. She's taken advantage of the situation, but she's very clearly not the
It
kidnapper.
was a very tasteful arrangement.
I wish that there was a way for me to go through that conversation without accusing her.
Perhaps I went a little overboard.
You're dreaming if you think that's enough to get you off my
Overboard.
suspect list.
You're dreaming if you think that's enough to get you off my suspect
Don't
list.
use your logic.
Oh,
Oh, and then I just leave?
How's progress? Have you heard about this ransom?
Then we just have like a regular conversation.
Grand, what a joke. Isn't it just like a rank amateur to jump on the bandwagon? Anyone with a pinch of class would have demanded at least $1 million.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
they did tamper with evidence, though. I mean, that is a crime.
It's fucked up.
That's
Again,
pretty bad.
she's a bad person. I think her and Brady are probably worse people than Joseph is, but I do think Joseph's the one who did it.
Okay.
Typewriter?
The typewriter drops its Y.
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
That's kind of a
Wait,
weird.
why do you even know Falcone
What is going on?
with that? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Is that the side of the question mark that's wrapped around? Interesting. What an interesting little glitch.
I'm not hanging out with him, Brady. I'm conducting a search here, and I'll take any tip I can get.
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not gonna help your credibility with the police.
Don't worry. I don't trust him any more than I trust you.
I actually do trust him a fair amount.
He's trying to help.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Cool beans.
I can't
Cool beans.
get over how much he looks
Any
like.
news?
Talk to you later, Brady.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
He looks like Tinkerbell to me.
Yeah.
He's got some weird kind of pixie fairy androgynous look going.
Yeah. Oh, it's already good. So we already did.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, so this is... Yeah, that's just the cages. We've already done all that. Okay. I mean, there's the key machine. We could check this again, actually.
Why did we have to put that that image into the projector? Did that ever do anything?
It did not. The only thing I can think of is that we'll need it. We ended up never actually needing to do anything with the projector. So my assumption is that the projector thing comes later. Is there actually
weird.
going to be anything here? It still just seems like there's nothing back here.
Yeah. Weird. Do you want to go back in the magician's room?
We could.
Now that we know how to do that? Or call the police? We should call the police, actually. Because the
so?
police, well, they just, seem to think that Maya wasn't in the building. So we should check and see if they're even still on the case.
Oh, maybe that's why Joseph would have changed things. That might have been why, changing the demands to stop the police from coming in the building.
What do you mean?
I could see that being a thing. Like, with this going on, that led them to think that she's no longer in the building, so they won't be here. So if he's just trying to keep the cops away from the building.
4:36 yesterday afternoon. So it was after
Voice
we
distortion
left.
device. Payphone in Granite City. That is the weird part. Okay, so we read that at the start of this day, I think.
Yeah.
I guess we can call the cops.
I'm curious to see if they, Oh, we're waiting for those blueprints, too.
Oh, that delivery should have gotten here. You're right. I think that's the big thing. Not just the blueprints, but the thing from Houdini.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
We're waiting on,
Persons Ramsey here.
Sergeant Ramsey,
Okay.
what's going on?
I beg your pardon?
I I'm sorry, but I'm very upset. This is Nancy Drew. What do you mean there was no evidence?
I don't know what to tell you, Miss Drew.
You searched the magician's room under the stage? Did Joseph
Huh.
Hughes show you where it was?
He showed us all right. We searched the whole theater, but our efforts were totally inconclusive. Wherever your friend is,
Totally
she's
inconclusive.
in the theater.
She's in the theater.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Joseph changed his tactics to get them to stop coming into the theater, I think.
Actually, you might be interested to know that we've had about a half a dozen calls here since last night. People are reporting seeing Maya north of here. And then this ransom call came this morning from Granite City. You'll be glad
Granite
to know
City.
we're following up on all these leads.
We thought the ransom call came from yesterday afternoon.
I empathize. As a police officer,
That's
I know
weird.
how
Yeah, they got the
emotional
timing a little
attachment
screwed
to
up.
Case can cloud your
Yeah.
judgment. Take it from me. It's time for you to let this one go and leave the case to the professionals. You're just not thinking clearly.
Sure, Sergeant Ramsey.
I do wonder
Thanks
if
for the advice.
Sergeant Ramsey was somebody in the office.
You're just not thinking clearly.
You're just not thinking clearly. See if the Library of Congress has sent this thing yet.
Yeah, where would that package? It'd be in here.
You'd think. Yeah. Okay.
Let's check this
So if
room.
it's-
Did we
yes,
get a
if it-
package anywhere?
Yes, if it's here... I'm not seeing anything. Those have been here for a while. Okay, so maybe it's just not here yet.
By the reef?
Nothing there.
Damn. Well, that's weird.
Key machine's working now.
Okay, let's make a key.
I need that quarter. Discard old keys to create a new one. So I put that key in, and then I gotta give it. Okay.
Did
'Cause
that key ever unlock anything?
It never uses key on anything.
It's just our discard key. Did you just... Oh.
Oh,
Oof.
buddy. Okay, so it's not even
That's
numbers.
not-
This is.
Aw. That doesn't look fun.
I need a coin.
Uh-oh.
Did you just lose your quarter? Oh, you have it. Okay.
Do I? Oh, okay, so I can still just go up to it. Okay, got it. Okay, we're fine. Okay, so we need to figure out, like, what key would we be making? What are we trying to unlock?
Well, it would be the one in the outline that we have, right?
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
True.
I feel like it'd be the outline of the one in the...
That's up here. Why would he be doing the key machine for us? He's gone.
Anything else?
Why would he have left?
Maybe because we need to do something with the projector?
Maybe. Alright, so let's see. To open 44196 projector housing key.
You can barely tell.
There was a key here. There was a key here.
Like that's the so this is the key we need to make. Let's just go into the projector housing. So that's what we need a key for.
What is where is the projector housing?
Well, it would be here, right? It would be
It's that.
Locked. It's locked.
Damn. Okay.
009. That's not a number, is it?
0093229. You know, the only thing I can think of is maybe if we had a piece of paper and a pencil, we could trace. We could try to get a clear look at what that key is supposed to be.
There was a key here.
I mean, because you can.
need
It's
a
not enough to
pencil.
make out, right?
It's not. I can see this.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we traced over it.
That would
I don't
help.
have I don't have a pencil, but we got the flash paper.
Four
And the
for
flash
one.
paper is what they were saying you could use to do the.
Did they say that?
In the thing, they were saying that you could use flash paper for like a tracing trick.
No way. Really?
Yeah. Yeah. There's
Wait, so I bet he's got a pencil in his little area. Right? He's got to have a pencil somewhere. Joseph, where's your pencil at?
He's got a crossword here.
Yeah. Maybe in a drawer? In a cabinet?
Got a
And we still
fuse.
haven't used that, which is weird.
Oh, I wonder if the reason we need to get into the housing.
Did you just blow the... You did.
Just blew the fuse.
Nice. Good job.
Something's missing here.
Good job.
Did it.
I
Okay.
should switch the power off.
What's the point? Okay. All right. So
Okay.
we have to know.
A thought. Is there people were leaving notes for us downstairs on little sticky things. Maybe there's a pencil down there. I think I smell smoke, so I'm gonna go turn the fan on.
Okay. I don't smell anything. Okay. It could just be my cooking.
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything.
Any pencils?
No, I tried to. Well, you know, Nicholas is there, so I can't look at his stuff.
There was nothing in the call room, the phone room.
No.
Brady, does Brady have one?
I think it's weird that we can look at this like scene, but we can't. Brady's gone too, yeah. So maybe we can look at Brady's stuff.
There was nothing in the phone with all the where they leave us the notes.
I didn't see anything in there.
Damn.
Oh, hey.
Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est? What is this?
Just took a pencil. Okay, what's he got in here
Maya's notebook.
though?
Is this her bag?
Yeah. Why the Royal Palladium for the premiere of Vanishing Deep? Was it Brady?
Was it Brady's decision or his agent's? Does he make any of his own decisions? Any history with the RP, Royal Palladium? Do you believe actors should use their influence to champion political causes? Research attended benefit last year to Safe Historic Theater in LA. The Galaxy, interest in saving the Royal Palladium. Next project, where does he see himself in 10 years? Ever done anything he regrets to further his career? Wait till the end, hit him with the evidence, demand an answer.
Brady's hiding something. Huh. Oof. Results may occur eventually.
Progain. Is this his bag?
Sun-free tanning spray. It seems like it. Okay, this
Wait,
suddenly...
what's in the red? I thought I saw, yeah. If you hover over the label, it looked like it.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just the tanning spray.
he's not even tan,
No. That's how bad it is.
or maybe that's how pale he is. Okay, he has her notebook.
Is he actually like... Huh. Okay. Has Brady just been playing dumb this entire time?
Hey, you.
Don't hey you me, Brady, you rotten fraud.
Huh? I'm afraid you've lost me.
You've been lying to me, playing
Huh.
Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't done anything wrong.
You have some nerve. I bet that notebook has your fingerprints all over it.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Yeah,
What?
so?
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc., the owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
Oh.
So why don't you stop the demolition?
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been.
Oh.
Not the image I want to project.
Okay. He's not the
Everything about
kidnapper.
Image with you?
He is tremendously an asshole. But,
What you project.
And what is it that you wish to project?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy.
I mean, this
I'm
theater
not-
is a dump.
Clothes.
Yeah.
It doesn't crumble and sag.
It's true.
The hero never rides a has-been horse.
But what are you going to do with the site?
When I saw these ritzy theme restaurants,
Yeah, there's no reason, like, it's this isn't consistent with, again, terrible person.
Original idea.
Probably worse than the culprit.
Brady Armstrong's Planet
But
Tinseltown.
this kidnapping would go
Can't you
against
see
what he
on the
wants.
marquee? Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
What does this have to do with Maya?
I've sworn to be the
Do you think the
captain
fan
of
is
my
okay?
own destiny.
Yes.
Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
It is picking up, but
I'm gonna move it forward.
okay. Let's see.
And for that, she deserves to be kidnapped?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her
Huh.
notepad in the basement with the press pass.
I
just
I
thought I'd
do
hang on to it for a
not
few
understand
days
why
until
he'd be
the
doing
dust
this though.
settles.
Doing what? Planet Tinseltown?
No, the see, he didn't kidnap her, but he found her notepad with press pass. He's hanging on to it until the dust settles.
It's a.
I guess to stop them from finding it, so that she.
Well, he
can't-
wants it demolished.
Okay.
I guess.
How could you withhold anything that might
Okay, so I get that. He doesn't want people to find it and
Sorry,
Because
Nancy.
it would.
get exposed.
It would.
It would expose him.
Thinking clearly.
Well, I don't think it would expose him. I think it would
She's not in
suggest
the
that she's
building.
here.
We've searched everywhere.
She has to be in the building. I know she's here.
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff?
Nicholas thinks she's in the
You're like,
building.
not
He's an
Joseph.
outlaw, and he's using you.
Joseph believes me.
He's a confused old codger. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to rally around people.
Brady, no!
I had to hear. I had to hear how he'd do it.
So he's taken like all of the evidence that we could have used to suggest that she is here. He's basically found and moved or hidden,
Also,
which
yeah,
is pretty despicable.
it's pretty bad, and it's also so that the demolition can go forward.
Right. That's what I mean. Is he's doing
Yeah.
it so that
Okay.
the demolition can go forward.
Yeah.
Because there is evidence. He found her notebook. He found her press pass in the building.
Again, I do think it's got to be Joseph. I think he's a better person than most of the other people here.
Well, Brady definitely doesn't want it stopped. It's not Brady.
Yeah, that's the
We
thing.
figured out Brady's bad thing.
It has to be Nicholas or Joseph, and I just don't see it being Nicholas at this point.
That'd be really sad.
There was a key here. There was a key here.
Pencil first. Oh, that's. I think you just get to look at that. I think that's all you get to look at.
Okay, that's fair.
So
it's round, and then Jesus, this is
okay,
Yeah,
there's kind of maybe we just need a picture.
yeah I can just take a picture.
He's trying to make up some sort of long drip, short drip, 2 front teeth, 3
Just
little
some
things,
kind
and a hooky doo.
I love that song.
Long
Alright.
drip, short drip, 2 front teeth, 3
My
small
favorite.
things, and a hooky doo.
Favorite Dr. Seuss book.
Long drip, short drip.
Yeah.
Red drip, blue drip.
Oh yeah. Red drip, blue drip is about the gang wars.
Oh my god. Long drip, short drip, 2 front teeth, 3 small things and hooky do.
The thing that's really confusing about this,
Nicholas is still here.
yeah, Nicholas never sleeps.
Okay. I don't. Long drip, short drip. It's that one. Long drip, short drip. It's that one for
I don't
sure.
see how to make the. Oh, do I have to put this in somewhere?
I don't think so. That's just your old key. You can discard it if you mess it up, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's long drip, short drip. And then 2 front teeth. And then 3 small things. And a hooky do.
Holy shit! Yeah. We didn't need that picture at all. Oh, baby! Look at it go.
Do you think this is a real?
Probably. This is what
This sort of
they
thing
had
works.
instead of smush pennies.
That's really cool. I'd like this a lot more than a smush penny.
I mean, that's got to be it, right? That looks right. I don't know what we're gonna do with this projector, but
We're gonna. I don't know either.
oh yeah, let's go, baby.
Oh.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be
Oh.
nothing but a pile of
Did we?
So close. I
It's the
just need
blueprints.
A few more minutes.
But we never got the package. Was that the package?
I'm wondering if the package. No, I'm wondering if the package is going to arrive at the end. Which one was?
I think that's right. That one
Okay.
looks newer.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You
What?
can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
What did I do wrong?
Okay, so I think maybe we need to not get caught.
Okay, officers, this is our final
Do we need to just
In a
leave?
matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble. Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss
Oh,
Drew.
I think I know
You
what to
still
do.
get a front
I think I know
row
what to
seat
do.
for the
Yeah?
demolition.
Yeah.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of
Oh. Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah.
See anything, Dino? All clear in here, Sarge.
That's so smart. Oh. Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Did you put the new fuse in?
I did not.
It's locked.
Not for long. It ain't.
Ooh.
Here we go.
What was that? Is that the focus knob?
Testing. Testing.
Yep. There we go. It's Joseph.
Testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
That's not how that works.
No.
Voice swap.
How do I? Okay. Can I leave now?
Yikes.
Can I?
Do you need to examine that more? Do you need to click on something there? Are we stuck? Oh no. Uh-oh. Second, can you go up? Do you need to go up instead of back? Do you need to push that back and then go up? Aha.
Okay. There we go. All right. Christ. I was like, did I?
Another secret passageway.
North wall.
Ice depository.
Hidden switch?
In the projection room. North wall, hidden switch. Projection room.
That's
I should
us.
switch the power off.
Do we?
No.
Okay, we're in the. Yep. It's when you first walk in. What?
This is a terrible thing.
There's a hidden switch. Okay, it's when you first walk in on the
It
right.
looks like it's.
It's when you first walk in on the right, right?
We're right here, aren't we?
No. Oh, are we looking out at the stage? Oh, so it's on the left. It's by Joseph stuff. It's by Joseph stuff, I think.
Hey, Nancy, I'm looking for you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, what for?
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
But Joseph, there isn't going to be any tomorrow. Not for this theater, anyway.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
I know it's you, Joseph. But why?
Goddamn.
Are you trying to buy some time so the Historical Society could declare the theater a landmark or something?
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
Oh man, he's
The police think the building is empty. You've got to help me, or we'll all be smashed to bits.
Don't tell him she's here, Nancy. It will take her away and knock down the theater.
Yep.
They're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't tell him, Nancy.
Now where?
I have to close it and then I can back up. Got it.
Oh.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
Is it? It's that key.
I must have the key somewhere.
Oh,
in my
come
bag
on.
of I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
What?
What does that mean?
Do we not have the key to the? Okay, that's the old rusty key.
Yeah.
Oh. You're taking them all? The Festival of Illusions begins next week and every show is sold out. If the public finds out that Houdini has ditched the theater and that I'm now in business with some anonymous women artists, I'm liable to have a public mutiny on my hands. More importantly, I stand to lose a lot of money. I have no idea how Houdini ever heard the name Louisa Falcone in the first place, but I'd like to wring the neck of the fellow who mentioned her. I've got Houdini's paperwork here and I plan to sit on it until the festival's over. Houdini's on the road anyway. By the time he gets back, it'll all be settled. Thanks for your cooperation. So is this the... Whereas J.J. Thompson, owner of the Palladium Theater and resident of signed over one half the ownership of said property, Harry Houdini, has made the acquaintance of Louise Falcone. Mr. Thompson never delivered payment to her. It sounds like Houdini gave her half of the theater.
She never signed. He has. So Nicholas has.
Half of the theater.
Let's go.
So that's why she has that. I must have this key somewhere in my bag of tricks. We're maybe supposed to see that first. Oh boy. I think you. Oh jeez.
Oh god, there's so many.
This one's useless.
Okay. Dude.
I can't believe this. Come on.
Oh my god.
Come on.
I hate this.
How many keys do we have? Did that work?
I got it.
Oh my god, the music.
on, Maya. I'll get you out of there.
Oh.
Not so fast, Detective.
Joseph, please let me past.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
I'm warning you.
Dude, the timer.
Still got a trick or two up my sleeve.
Yep.
We're going down in a blaze of glory.
Joseph, you can go down in a blaze of glory if you want, but Maya and I are not coming with you.
You've cracked your last case.
Joseph, this is far from over. Now step aside.
It's all over now.
Oh my god.
We've still got time for a grand finale here, Joseph.
I never meant for it to turn out this way.
How do we... Go.
That light!
Dear Bess, I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's
Whoa.
He planned to kidnap
Oh.
Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to
Okay.
save the theater. But when Maya entered
Sorry, I didn't talk for like 5 minutes.
and he was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without
Armstrong, do we still like him or what?
Poor Joseph wasn't cut out for a life of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity.
Yeah, like I think he's probably the best person in this whole thing, but yeah, he did the... Man, they got a really awful picture of him.
Geezer goes gonzo. Oh, that's our next case, Scarlet Hand.
Oh, that's exciting.
Decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown. In order to make amends for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath.
Also, not a great picture of her.
She looks like a sim.
Yeah, that's an extremely sim expression.
She looks like she's about to be like, oh, we're flubin'.
Yeah.
The premiere of Vanishing
Oh,
Destiny is
man.
back on. But I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape.
Videotape. So videotapes were a thing that we used to do before Netflix. Just for everybody watching.
All right, so
Okay.
now we
What do you
get
think we?
to chat.
What do you think? Do you think the sledgehammer was like a fake out to like try and hit him with the sledgehammer?
I'm actually really curious
Like what that sledgehammer was for?
if that actually could have been used or not. I suspect it would be a fake out. Let me adjust my microphone here.
Oh god.
Sorry. Am I fired?
No, it's okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so yeah, I'm really wondering, like the sledgehammer.
I bet you would have just been trying to use it and just not gotten her out in time.
I wonder if it's a fake out to. Yeah, I wonder if it is like a to turn out like try to like wail on it with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's to try and break her out. With
We
the
could
sledgehammer.
try it. Do you want to go back and try it?
I don't know if we could.
We haven't saved in a long time.
We haven't saved this entire time.
If we click out of this and we do second chance, it might take us back to the police or something.
That's fair. Just try the sledgehammer.
Yeah, do you want to try it? Actually, I want to see the cast real quick. I just want to see how many voices were. So David did Brady Armstrong and the Amazing Monty. Nicholas Falcone in construction work. Oh, Joseph Hughes was Sergeant McRamsey.
Oh.
That's Simone was Madeline.
Oh, that's really wild.
And Ned, the same guy who did Ned was Sherman Trout.
Huh, we didn't really hear.
And Punchy LaRue, which was our stage name, did Bess. That is an actual person.
That's an actual person?
Punchy LaRue.
No
Remember,
way.
she was like, your name should be Punchy LaRue. What do you think about Punchy LaRue? That's a real person.
Is that somebody who works there?
That was the voice actress for Bess.
Has she always been the voice actress for Bess?
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
I'm very pleasantly surprised by the number of voices that were used twice.
Yeah.
They did a great job.
I'm honestly really surprised that Joseph and Sergeant Rand
The same person. Well, also cute little Ned and Sherman Trout.
who we did not hear Ned at all this game.
We didn't talk to anybody in this game.
We didn't call.
We didn't call a single person in this game.
Ned, Bess,
friend.
George, none of them.
No one.
We didn't call nobody.
Nope.
Oh, it's
No
not
time
even,
for that.
It's not even looping the credits this time, actually.
Let's exit and let's do second chance and see if it. Ah, okay.
Even Hercules couldn't pull
Let's
this
use the
off.
sledgehammer. This is nice that they let us go right back here. Oh,
This is useless.
So it is just a fake out.
This is useless.
and the time is ticking.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, so it is just a fake out.
Is there anything else that you can do over here? Oh, it's interesting. They keep the little smash marks.
Oh yeah, that's
a nice
actually,
detail.
That's actually really impressive.
Is there anything else that you can look at over there? Not
I'm
really.
not seeing anything.
I've got to let them know we're up here.
Wires.
So this is like to let us follow the wires. Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
man.
Do you want to save there, or
Why?
I don't know,
We could, I guess.
or go to second chance and then save it right at the top of that? Or yeah, you can. Well, no, go to
It doesn't really
second
change
chance
anything.
and save it at the top of the. I know. I just want to have like that save for some reason.
Okay.
Avery just wants this. Put Avery wants this.
There we go. All right, let's just here. If we ever want to go to the
Cool.
very end of the game again. Okay, yeah.
All right.
So
I have to talk. I mean, I have so many like. So
that's the best one so far, for
Yeah.
sure. Like absolutely.
So that is, I think, my favorite culprit reveal in the series, because
It's really well done.
and I remember playing, and it's not even that it's Joseph that I think is surprising, because you figured it out, but the thing that as a kid I was extremely troubled by, I mean I was really, really troubled by it, was the fact that we have this guy that we've been having all of these conversations with. He feels like your kind of safe character, and it is really unclear how mentally stable he is. It's extremely unclear by the end of the game how
Yeah.
lucid this guy's been the entire time.
Yeah, and it really seems like it really seems like it's slipping for him,
Yeah.
like as things are getting worse.
Yep, and then by the end that he's just talking about like we're all just gonna go down. I mean,
Yeah.
he's clearly suicidal.
Well, and the whole thing with his brother too, like it really seems like he's just kind of going into really heavy denial.
Yeah.
Like every
Well,
things
it's-
are just going really bad.
Because at the beginning, when he first finds you, right, he's like, I'm gonna paint this place, and it's just not clear if he's like trying to deflect in a really obvious way, or if he actually believes what he's saying.
I think
if he's having some sort of mental break.
Yeah, I think he's just genuinely. I think he's just heavily in denial, and it's.
But then by the end he isn't, right? By the end he's like, we're all gonna go down. He seems
Yes.
very aware that the
Yeah.
demolition is happening.
It's the best. It's definitely the best culprit reveal we've had so far. This is the best game so far. The voice acting's the best we've had so far. The writing was really tight the entire time. It was very funny, but also very tense.
It moves.
That entire ending sequence is extremely good.
Yeah.
The pacing is all really solid. Like
Yeah.
the whole thing. Like that's just very solid the whole way through.
Yeah. It's definitely, I think, one of my favorite games, and I think Joseph is my favorite culprit, and I think it's my favorite culprit reveal. It's just it gets under your skin in a way that other reveals like might be surprising, but this one is disturbing to me.
Yes, it was really unsettling.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Like you're hitting a point where it's like, oh, this is somebody, compared to Lisa, where it's just like, I'm a cartoon villain all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's like, this is.
And any of the other ones, I think by the time that I'm trying to think if there's an exception to this, but I feel like largely, even if the culprit surprises you by the end of the game, they're sane. This culprit reveal, it's like it feels like there's this extra element of danger because this person seems really unhinged.
Yeah, he's the best person in the group too. Like he's
Yeah.
the one who's the most likable. He's the one seems the least likely to, like, I guess Nicholas hasn't really done anything bad, but man, he's just annoying.
Yeah. Joseph is he's your friend. He's your confidant. He's the person who's telling you, you need to go get rest. And it just feels like a massive betrayal. And then it's also, I think, just especially as a little kid, to have the figure in the game that I really felt safe with, all of a sudden not seem to understand my words and be not making sense was really scary.
It's very intense. That's the scariest any of the finales have been. Like, it was just very tense.
And I think it's one of the scariest ones in this series. And it's not that it's a jump, although there are little jump scares with him. And also I think you get the sense that he's coming up behind you, or that he'll be following you, and you're at that door and you're trying all the keys. And it's just frustrating, it's just terrifying to have all those keys and to not know, you're just desperate. Yeah,
that was a great way to drive up the,
Yeah, it's not even really a puzzle. It's just trying, but I think it's a different kind of scary. It's dealing with someone who is just not mentally there, and it just adds this extra layer of like, you feel like there's no shot at rationalizing with this person.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to convince him to think rationally or healthily. Like, this person is just sick. Yeah.
The sledgehammer is a fake out. All these ways to waste your time.
And the clock, the clock changing to a countdown. It's and it's just these small little, very effective details. Can you imagine playing that as a little, 9-year-old kid?
That would freak me out. It reminded me of, I played this Carmen Sandiego game a lot as a kid. And any time, the time was running out, and I just, had not, tracked her down successfully, I would get intensely stressed. When having a countdown, having a timer.
Yeah.
That was the worst.
Yeah.
Having a timer telling you you're about to fail.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Yeah.
And then there is a sequence in this where you die, right? There's an end game version of this where I don't remember exactly how it goes, but that you hear the countdown and I think Nancy screams and it blacks out,
That's really intense.
Yeah, it's they did a great job. It feels, we're 28 and 32, and it Chris is only 28. Yeah. And it feels like an enjoyable game. It feels real. It's immersive, and it feels,
it's the most focused,
way more real than the other ones.
It's the most focused, I think, any of this has been.
Bada bing, bada boo. Did we point that out last time? Did we notice that one last time?
I don't think they.
There's some great names here.
Soundtrack Breakdown, Bada Bing, Bada Boom Productions. They still use Clatter and Din, so that's exciting.
That is such a just fantastic.
It's a phenomenal name for a Foley studio.
And they still use
testing. Is still testing 1 2 3.
Yeah.
It seems like they just added. And and the music was notably better in this game too, I think.
And it's still Kevin Menthe, I think, right?
Kevin Menthe, but it seems like they had a soundtrack. It seems like they put more into soundtrack on this. This game was definitely the most focused. The whole thing, you know exactly why you're there from the beginning, and it never really strays from it. There was no point where I was really not sure what I was doing.
And then we were talking about this afternoon, the subplot is woven in a way that feels very well integrated, and it doesn't, focusing on the kind of secondary plot, which is who owns the theater and all that, it doesn't feel like it ever kind of detracts from the Maya plot. You're able to easily kind of juggle both plot lines.
The fun thing too, the red herring about Houdini giving his half of the theater to somebody else.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought that was going to be Joseph's motivation, was that he was the magician it was given to, and that might have been put there on purpose, was to make us think that. But at the end, it turns out you find that paper. Nicholas, it's oh no, Houdini actually decided to give it up.
Yeah.
But Falcone wouldn't.
Falcone wouldn't?
Nicholas's grandma. The only reason the theater got saved in the end was Houdini signed it, J.J. Thompson signed it. Nicholas's grandma didn't sign it, so he technically owned half the theater.
What do you mean she didn't sign it? I thought that was giving it to her.
No, that was saying, or
I thought that was Houdini giving it to her.
Oh, maybe it was.
That's what I thought that
maybe I
was.
misread that. I wasn't reading too in depth because I was stressed.
I read really quickly because I was stressed. I thought that it was that Houdini wanted to
Give it
to her because she never got paid for doing all of the work on it.
She hadn't signed it though, so I guess Nicholas signed it for her, or he took it to her.
I think he signed it. I think it doesn't matter that she didn't sign it as long as Houdini did sign it.
Okay.
But I could be totally wrong.
Right, because JJ hid it from...
He didn't want people to see it. Yeah, because he didn't want her to know that she had it. Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to ask you something, though. I know I forget what it was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Gosh, I don't know. Do you want to watch the trailer for the next one?
Good. I don't know how much more there is to say about this. Like, I think this is by far the best one.
I will be super curious to see if this game holds up for you as we finish all of them. I think this is a top 5 game for me.
I haven't
top 10 maybe, because it's not a comfort game. There are other games that I might put more because I just like being in that environment more. This is not a comfort game. It's a very stressful ending. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Just impressed by how high they keep the tension, and it never feels exhausting. I mean, Nancy is pretty much always delivering lines at a certain, energy level,
certain intensity,
but it never feels overdone or obnoxious, or you never get tired of it. It just the energy just stays up the entire time in a really nice way.
And there's so many really just smart things they did when they were just laying this out too. Having like the Joseph reveal be, you find out that the secret switch is there, and you have to turn around and face the door to get to the switch. And so then the door opens and Joseph is there.
That was a terrible jump scare. I remember what I was going to ask you. We never got blueprints. It's like Sherman Trout did jack shit at the end of the day. Did we miss something?
Well, Sherman Trout wasn't giving us the blueprints. The blueprints, when we tried to get the blueprints from the
well, he was supposed to send us something. Was he supposed to send us Houdini's?
He's supposed to send us
like
Houdini,
records or something. What happened, Sherman?
He's supposed to send us Houdini's letters, and I'm very curious about that. That might have just
what the heck?
That might have just been.
We were supposed to get those overnighted.
Yeah, I'm very curious. Maybe we just didn't have enough time, or maybe Joseph found and hid them. Maybe we missed something.
Maybe we missed something because it feels like a weird. They were such an emphasis. Go down. Don't jump on my lap. There's such an emphasis on Sherman Trout is a man of his word, and then we never got anything from Sherman Trout.
Turns out Sherman Trout full of shit. And he didn't pick up the phone when I called him when the delivery didn't show up.
What the heck?
Yeah.
What the heck? I thought there was also a really nice twist with Brady at the end. You find out that he's a Thompson.
Yeah.
And that
he's a Thompson, and just that he specifically invested in getting the theater torn down.
And that he has a lot more agency. This entire time, I think you get the sense that, it's Simone and he's just this pup. And then you realize, no, he's hiding her notebook. He's actively doing things to ensure that the place is going to get knocked down. You've got to go in someone else's lap, not mine. There's another lap option.
My lap's kind of taken up by you, though.
It's true. I'm in Chris's lap. We can't all stack.
We're almost done, anyways.
Yeah, we're gonna watch a trailer and then we're gonna sign off.
Either way, yeah. Like I don't know. This was a phenomenally well done game. This definitely feels like this is the first one that I would say like undoubtedly. Like, I can't really make any arguments for Midnight in Salem over it.
Ah, yeah.
Like, the voice acting is a lot better here.
Plot's better.
The writing's a lot better here. The
writing is better. Characters are better.
The plot is definitely way more focused here than it was in Midnight in Salem. I'll tell you that much.
Because the plot in Midnight in Salem, it's one of those, like, at the end game, you get an explanation for stuff.
In Salem, you just kind of sit around and then everything happens at the end. And it's like, okay.
For like a 10-minute conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch the next trailer.
Yeah.
What is next, actually?
Scarlet Hand.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We saw the.
Which I'm super curious to see if you're gonna like this or not. I think it's a real hit or miss. Some people love it. A lot of people do not. It's not one of my favorites, though it has a very iconic villain. But I'm so sorry. I'm pissing this cat off so bad. Her ears are all back. She's looking at me like, you jerk.
She'll be fine.
I feel bad.
Official trailer uploaded 14 years ago. All right.
Rated E for everyone.
Here's the question: are they going to give away a bunch of stuff in this trailer as well?
It's up to you as Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew, I presume.
Oh wow, the graphics have gotten better.
Welcome to Beach Hill.
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik Vanderhume.
Milk.
Ew.
Oh, you're doing casting. That's fun.
So,
Oh.
this for a specimen. Ever seen $1 million
Oh.
worth of rock before?
The graphics got worse. The character models looked good until that. Whoever that was supposed to be. God, this resolution. It was uploaded 14 years ago, so yeah, 480p is as big as they could go.
6 keys? 6 keys? North, south, east, and west. Plus the first king, Pakal himself, and the Kopan fool.
This seems like a very different tone.
Yes. Extremely different.
Scarlet Hand, so they had to go with the red-handed thing. Okay. Where does this take place?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Are you in a museum? You're in a museum, aren't you? Oh! Goal!
Cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
It's interesting that we never hear Lonnie's voice in these trailers. It's
We
always all the
hear her
other
in the
characters
very
talking.
beginning.
Do, Nancy, even if I have to begin reclaiming its artifacts with my own 2 hands. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
What the... What? What?
Jeopardy.
What? She changed the Legend of Dragoon at the end? What was that?
I love you so much. I love you so much.
What was that? You can't do that in a Nancy Drew game. What was that? Alright, so these are like higher resolution Elise. Let me see the character model real quick. See, her character model looked good.
She's fantastic. She's gorgeous too.
Like that
Very
that character
attractive
model.
woman.
I saw that and I was like, oh, the character models got better. Then this.
I think you just don't like him as a person.
I gotta be honest. Also, the low resolution
Yeah.
of that video
Didn't do him any favors.
it made his mouth look way worse. Now I can see that he's got a little pencil mustache.
Yeah.
So that's something. Before it just looked like his lips were like outlined. He's still very unsettling. I don't like this. This feels odd. His shoulders don't feel as wide as they should be for how long his arms are.
So okay.
He seems fine.
I had a huge crush on him. Not him.
On this man?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He
You'll see
looks-
why once we get to the game.
I mean, I see why now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also not a big fan of this. He looks like a Ken doll.
He does. He does. He's a little oddly proportioned. I think that they reused Lewis's body model. And now that I'm looking at the guy in blue, Taylor, is that not Lewis from Haunted Mansion?
That seems extremely similar.
Is
to
it
Lewis.
possible to go back and look at that game and see if that was the model that they used?
Not Mystery Message in a Haunted Mansion. We have to buy Scarlet Hand too.
Rated E for
Oh man.
Oof.
Oh. Yeah, you know what?
Not him. That's not Lewis.
I know, but I'm just looking at their faces. Their character models have gotten. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they used to look like.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, maybe not. I mean,
I don't think they. God, it looks like he has like.
He looks like he's wearing a trash bag.
It looks like his real hand is inside his sleeve and it's holding a fake hand.
Oh my God, you're on fire tonight. He looks like, yeah.
Yeah, the character models have gotten a lot better
Yeah.
in like 2 games.
Look at his complexion. He looks all.
It's like half oily, half dry.
Oh my God.
I still can't get over that. That was one of my favorite things
Wow.
in the game was the missing persons report, and they're like complexion, half oily, half dry. What?
What was the game after this one? It was Royal Tower. Yeah. We are getting to the games where I feel like I'm just gonna have a lot more fun because these environments and these kind of fake looking people do freak me out a little bit.
Yeah, and it's wild to think like just 2 games ago.
Yeah.
This is what it looked like.
A year, basically
This was-
year, right?
This was hot 2 games ago. This was a hot man 2 games ago. That was the.
He looks
that was,
better when he's moving.
He does. They genuinely. There's just a bad screenshot for him. They picked a bad facial expression for him.
Yeah.
What game did we just play? Final scene. Like, character model is here.
So
it
much
looks all
better.
This dude is hideous.
Yeah.
But
he looks like an ugly.
He looks good.
Ugly Julie Roberts. Is that her name?
He kind of creeps me out, actually. Oh.
Right. He looks like Julia Roberts in Peter Pan. Did you ever see the version where she plays Tinkerbell?
I did. And
he looks like an ugly male version of her.
Isn't it Hook?
No.
Is it Hook where she's Tinkerbell?
Is it? That's straight up him.
That's Brady Armstrong.
That's Brady Armstrong.
That's the man himself.
That is. Look at
him.
Yeah, that's him. Wait, X out of that for a sec. Oh, look at that one. That's him.
That's Brady Armstrong.
That's Brady Armstrong.
There we go. Yeah, that genuinely is. That's
him.
That's Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell.
Yeah. Huh. I could not get that out of my head the entire game.
That's exactly it.
That is him.
I guess there's no real like hot man. I guess Nicholas is supposed to be hot. Oh God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, one of the scariest moments, I think.
That's the scariest thing that we ever put in one of these games.
I think he's attractive.
Yeah. His arms are
His arms are
thin.
really slender, but that can be attractive.
It can be. I mostly just think that it's just like what feels off about his model.
Yeah, well, he's just a slender guy.
Honestly, this does creep me out.
I thought you were gonna go in the opposite direction there.
Oh, this is hot. This is hot.
I thought you were gonna be like, honestly, this really turns me on.
No.
Honestly, this does it for me.
Yeah, they did not pick a good screenshot.
They did not.
They picked a rough.
She looks like she's about to like go demon mode.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he looks very very.
He's the most eligible bachelor in this group.
Yeah, he's just kind of on the smaller side, the thinner side.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think you just wouldn't picture this body on this face. I guess.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's fair. After Scarlet Hand, what's next?
I don't know. Should we look it up?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake.
Not after Scarlet Hand?
Yeah, and then
my
Haunted
goodness.
Carousel.
I'm so excited.
Scarlet Hand, Ghost Dogs, Haunted Carousel. This all sounds like it's going to be a lot of spooky in a row.
Yeah, but not too scary.
And then it's just Deception Island, then Shadow Ranch.
I can't wait to get to Shadow Ranch. I'm so excited. It's my favorite love story.
Yeah, that's the one I remember. That's one of the first Nancy Drew things you told me.
Favorite love story, yeah.
One of the first Nancy Drew things you told me was that you love the letters in Shadow Ranch.
Back when we met 5 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. We should call it.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for joining us on this journey.
Yeah, thanks for sticking with us.
We got 40 minutes of gameplay and then 20 minutes of jabbering around.
Well, it's important to
yeah
decompress and dissect and all those other D words.
I love this game. Thank you for playing it with me.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of my top 10s. I think
I can see why. It's by far the best one that we've played so far. I think.
also it might be in top 5 if I had to get rid of subjectivity and just think objectively what are some of the best games and get rid of my kind of bias for location and character and stuff. It would probably be a top 5, I think.
It's just from a writing set. This is the game where I'm like, oh, they figured it out.
Yeah.
Like they figured out making a Nancy Drew game. Like they figured out how to make something that is tight and interesting the whole way through. All the characters are good. The puzzles are interesting.
Yeah.
Like none of it really felt like bullshit. Like it was tense. Like everything about it.
We were tense at the end.
I was just not talking because
Yeah. We were both like sitting upright, staring, and I knew what was going to happen, and we're still like zeroed in on the screen.
Yeah.
All right.
I was locked in.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
we'll see you guys.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for
Scarlet Hand? That's
Scarlet
not what
Hand.
it's called.
No, I'm blending it with Stay Tuned for Danger.
I know.
Stay tuned for Scarlet Hand. All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.